My optic nerves didn't develop in the womb. They just didn't develop. Same way with people being born with 2 fingers or with no arm or whatever. It's just the way it is.
This is Amber Attaway. She is Hillcrest's only blind student. Attending a public school is nothing new for her, but Amber has learned that for the faculty at Hillcrest, it is a whole new experience.
The teachers have been really, really good so far with, because they've never had to teach anybody that's blind, and I went and talked to them all beforehand and let them voice any questions or concerns or anything like that.
My first thought when they told me that I was going to have a student who was visually impaired, I thought, in a class with a lot of dissection, I thought, how are we going to pull that off? But actually it's turned out very well. And probably the reason is because Amber is just such a stupendous student, such a fine young lady. She tries to help me discover ways that we can get around her handicap, because she's more used to changing and adapting things than I am.
But some classes are more difficult than others for Amber.
Math is by far the hardest. All the pictures and graphs, and it's doable. It's just really hard. It takes me a really long time.
Well, at first I was really, really nervous about it. I mean, really nervous, because I'm thinking, how is this person going to be able to do it? You know, it's math. You need to be able to see it. My big thing is I have to remember to say everything that I write, and that's the hard part.
Since this is Amber's first year at Hillcrest, she has found it difficult at times to find friends. Even getting people to talk to her has been a challenge.
What's hard is that, you know, all the cliques have formed already, and I'm different, and there's never been a blind person in this school before, and it feels like sometimes people don't know how to approach me. I'm just a normal kid. I go home, I get on Twitter, I play on the computer, I download music, I know how to make ringtones on my computer. I do all the same stuff y'all do. It's so hard for people to realize that, because they think my whole life revolves around being blind.
Living as normal a life as possible is one of Amber's goals, and that's been easier to accomplish thanks to modern technology.
My computer has a voice on it. It's a program that I download, and any text that comes up on the screen, it reads it. And my phone has a voice on it too. So, you know, if I'm texting or whatever, I guess I can show. It has a voice on it, so if I want to send a text message.
Menu. To recent call.
And I can look up my calls and all that stuff.
She is also taking classes that teach her useful life skills.
I'm learning to cook and do all that other stuff that you know how to do because you watched your parents do it.
Amber's parents live in Marshfield and rent a room for her here in Springfield, so nobody's getting her ready for school in the morning or picking up after her. She does it all herself.
I keep my place cleaned up and get on the bus in the morning and get myself ready and wake myself up and all that other stuff. So
she's getting her grades, passing her classes, and making the most of her senior year at Hillcrest. But there are a couple things she wants to accomplish before she leaves.
I want to try and make some friends before the school year ends, and hopefully find a date to prom.
For HTV Magazine, I'm Jody Putman reporting.